Why would Lim have anything to do with Evelyn's autopsy report?
Well, if you haven't noticed, the Chinese government has been outsourcing branches of its public services for years. Bell Tower polices the streets, and nowadays Lim does more than just cosmetic surgery. They're often contracted for special cases like Evelyn's.
And what made Evelyn's case so special, you think?
Her boyfriend, Lee. He was at the scene. He had Evelyn's blood on him and tested positive for alcohol and drugs in his system. With his rap sheet, it wasn't looking good for him. But his family, they're on a lot of boards with deep pockets and a lot of reach. They wouldn't suffer the embarrassment of having their son indicted on a suspected murder charge.
Also, this was only relevant to get her to tell you what's going on. You could, I think, double beta. I use the beta response, and she'll be like, "Oh, fuck off with the Casey, I'll tell you," but like, don't be using that on me. Not her exact phrasing, but yeah, she'll tell you if you try and use it. But you know, it won't work on her. She'll realize that's what you're doing.
Why do you suspect Evelyn's boyfriend had something to do with her death?
Because he was poisoned, right from the start. Born into money and influence, but never once assuming responsibility for anything. I don't think he's worked an honest day in his life.
So he was a wealthy, pig-headed asshole. If that was reason enough to accuse someone of murder, half the world would be in the pen.
No, there's more to it than that. He's known for violent outbursts, domestic altercations. He nearly killed a kid over some stupid gambling feud.
That's
The problem
something.
is, his family made him untouchable, even to the police.
And Evelyn was okay with all of this?
She always tried to see the good in people, give him the benefit of the doubt. You could say that's just being naive or even stupid, but I think she was just innocent.
Huh. Fair enough. Though actually I noticed here, you know, the boyfriend and the pop-up text is, "I'm having a hard time believing this." He doesn't say that at all. He's just like, you know, why do you think he did it? So yeah, sometimes it's the exact sentence, sometimes it's only a portion of what he says, but here he doesn't actually say that at all. Maybe he says some along the same lines, but meh. Ooh, excuse me.
Tell me about Evelyn.
She was beautiful, carefree, loved to have a good time. I met her during my internship for a private transportation and logistics firm here in Shanghai. She was a great pilot too, knew how to feel the currents, to push the bird just so. Too bad her talents for reading the wind didn't translate to reading guys.
How so?
She was always getting into trouble with the wrong crowds, and it always had to do with some boy. She knew I didn't like him, her boyfriend at the time, Lee. It drove a wedge between us, and when we parted ways, it wasn't amicable.
I understand.
She was a good girl, Jensen. She deserved better.
Okay, I'll help. What do you need me to do?
My lead, he works for Lim. He's a systems technician who apparently has access to their entire database. He's willing to hand over a copy of Evelyn's autopsy report.
So you want me to meet him and get the report? Is that it?
Yes, but he'll only respond to a certain phrase. Death and life have their determined appointments. To which he'll reply, riches and honors depend upon heaven.
Christ, Malik, this is starting to sound like something out of a bad spy movie.
No, he's just trying to protect himself. I didn't pick the damn quote. So just play along and remember the line, okay? You'll find him inside the lobby of the Lower Hengsha Lim Clinic.
Does this guy have a name?
None that I know of. But he apparently goes by the handle Anonymous X. I know.
Deep throat. Got it.
X. Okay. Anything else?
Yeah, before I forget, everything concerning Evelyn's incident, newspaper articles, the police report, Lim details, it's all inside pod 009 here in the hotel. You should read over everything if you can.
Pod 9. Got it.
I need to go. Contact me with any updates and thank you. I really appreciate this, Jensen.
And then she walks into the wall, never to be seen of again. Nah, you see her again. Just take the piss. So many people just like walk off randomly and that's it.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive interview with Hugh Darrow, log on to www.
Okay. There's a lot of stuff here, like that's mine, Jensen Tax. You know, that you can find here. Like you can find one person's pocket secretary that's saying, or no, you can walk in on a conversation of a guy being threatened with eviction because he had a pet with him. And it's just, like I've said before, I'm a pet owner. I've got 8 of the damn things. You know, someone being separated from their pet. Oh, that just guts me. You know? How to win in Mahjong. The basics. It is a mistake to think of Mahjong as a game of pure luck. To be successful requires considerable skill. For example, the player is well versed in the rules and who masters the scoring chart will make the best decisions. This is one of the most basic strategies to master and win a game of Mahjong. Another helpful hint is to notice and memorize the discarded tiles of other players, in order to know what tiles they want to pick up. To play carefully to have an edge. In Mahjong, prudence is rewarded. When discarding your own tiles, do so discreetly. This keep your opponent from figuring out what type of hand you're playing. A good Mahjong player should be flexible enough to change tactics in the middle of a game if necessary. It always pays to be adaptable. Strategy. Once you receive your tiles, immediately evaluate the number you will need to win. For this, you will need to determine the specific number of tiles you will need to finish the shortest path possible. Playing to win. Do not be afraid to take chances. Discard any tiles you will not need. Playing not to lose. Discard your tiles cautiously. If you require only 3 tiles or less after 4 draws, you should play to win. Otherwise, play for a draw. Playing for a draw. Don't be the first to discard a dragon or a wind tile. Don't play with doubles, and don't claim one for a triplet. It is now safe to discard. Keep the contents of your hand concealed. Problem is thinking some of these are conflicting. Don't be afraid to take chances, but play cautiously. Well, discard cautiously. Cautiously. It's kind of conflicting. Mine. I can't help but think, is that a reference? The first Deus Ex? Rooftop pitfalls claim another. Evelyn Carmichael, a young woman in her early 20s, became one of the latest victims claimed by the deadly Yuzhou rooftops that have authorities clamoring for stricter safety regulations and zoning permits. Sources close to the victim say Evelyn had been out celebrating with her boyfriend before the incident occurred. A witness, whose identity was not released, claimed she slipped and fell while descending one of the many staircases that connect the Yuzhou and Guigan rooftops, with Pendang Street below. Police believe alcohol or drugs may have influenced the fatal accident, but officials claim the tragedy could have been avoided entirely if laws were different. With elections just around the corner, Evelyn's death will no doubt spark a host of new debates and controversy concerning citywide safety regulations. Rooftop-related injuries and deaths have steadily risen in the past 5 years, make up over 6% of all recorded accidental fatalities each year. Huh. Don't think they really count as accidental fatality if, if it wasn't one, now does it? Flygirl, the limb clinic has agreed to meet. The limb clinic contact has agreed to meet you tonight. I don't know how large or small this window opportunity is, or how long it will remain open to us. But that's the only thing we have to go on. Hopefully we can. Oh, come on. Hopefully we can trust them. It was the biggest piece of this puzzle. I'm sorry I can't be of any more help on this. As much as it pains me to see we walk, my hands are tied. My supervisor found out I was even talking about this. He'd have my badge. I've attached a copy of the police report filed on the night of the incident. The original transcript has been practically gutted by IID. As you will no doubt see, the autopsy should fill in the blanks. P.S. You owe me a pocket secretary. Smiley face. Incident, 23-year-old Caucasian female, DOA from probable fall downstairs. Only witness is boyfriend who's found at the scene. Victims, Evelyn Carmichael. Injuries sustained, severe head trauma, cranial lacerations, internal bleeding, swelling likely cause of death. Suspects Li Hong. On citation needed at approximately 11:49. Personnel from LHPF responded to a distress call from suspect 209 Li Hong. Transcript recording. Upon arrival at scene, the responding officer witnessed Evelyn Carmichael on the ground near citation needed. Victim was unresponsive. First response EMT unit on scene pronounced victim deceased approximately 2 minutes past midnight. Victim was transported to see other report for further evaluation and possible treatment. Suspect wearing shirt covered in what appeared to be the victim's blood was questioned by responding officer Sergeant Maji. A suspect was visibly distressed, claiming victim had been drinking prior to the incident and had fallen. A citation, see report, citation needed, and see transcript and with a recording. Suspect was tested, confirming suspicion of intoxication. Suspect was then detained and transported to, see report, for further questioning after EMT unit cleared him for release. Suspect later claimed the incident occurred moments before call to LHPF emergency, roughly between 11:40 and 11:45. Further screening and urinalysis revealed the narcotic element EXT9 in suspect's system. Suspect remained in custody until the other report before being released. Forensic evidence at scene turned up inconclusive data to support suspect's claim. Blood spatter analysis concluded that while blood cast-off patterns matched those of a fall, there was no evidence of a low to medium velocity impact splatter to match the victim's wound and the probable cause of death: blunt-force head trauma and intracranial hemorrhaging. Further investigations into the case are suspended until post-mortem evaluation and autopsy is concluded. Pending further evidence, Lieutenant Jan's edit. Suspect is clear prosecution, formal charges or otherwise by order of attorney. Wait. That's it? I thought there was a third thing. Well, that's annoying. Wait, what's this? About Charles Darwin and the origin of species. Alright. I'll pull through this place in a bit. Mine. Maybe next recording session, I'll just hand the thing into a guy first. Yeah, a guy's getting separated from his ferret or something, and my god, that just guts me. Like I was saying, pet lover. I'll just show you the scene. Let's hear this.
Yeah, so I couldn't help but sneak a look inside. He has so much stuff lying around. It's incredible. I could have snatched an e-book too, but I held back.
Oh, you should have. At least then we'd have some juicy reading material for today.
Okay. Not here. It's over here.
听着，我觉得你是个好人，可是我受不了你把你的东西都扔在大厅那。
我也不想的哦，可是我的家房房间那么小。
Let's listen to this.
那些东西都可以扔了，你不用它们，它们就是垃圾。
但有些是我妈妈给我的。
去问问杰，看他还有没有多余的地方给我们放东西。
我觉得杰不会情愿的吧。
Okay. Let's see over here. Let's listen to all these. I think they're part the same.
I just may end up knocking on Tom's door. Can't blame you. Just don't become a harvester, and we can still be friends.
Nah. Okay. Yeah, I have to hop down below. Down here. Okay, different one, but we'll still earwig. It really is. Like, seriously. Glad this is not smell-o-vision. Yeah, your hotels are shite. Seriously. Anyway, one depressing conversation incoming. Here we go.
I know what you have in there.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I saw you with ferret in your shirt the other day.
You know pets are not allowed in hotel.
That's not true!
I tell Mr. Chow if you not get rid of it.
You're a very mean lady. Tell her to leave me alone. My ferret is the only friend I have.
See, this is making it worse.
My ferret is the only friend I have.
Are you security? Make this man get rid of disgusting rodent. I mean it. How are we expected to live in a place like this if his rats steal all our food? I mean it. How are we expected
Well, it's a good thing it's not a rat then, it's a ferret, it's different. You know, nothing to worry about then. But, yeah, just people getting separated from their pets just guts me. There's actually gun seller around here. If you find him. No one mentions him, as far as I know. Then again, I don't talk to everyone. Wait.
Two women on the second floor of the West Wing evicted. Will you sign?
在2楼，为什么？他们干什么了？
It's very obvious they're involved in prostitution.
我知道你在说谁了。
I know this is not exactly a five-star hotel, but if people want escorts, they can go to the Honghua.
Okay, where I sign?
I love she doesn't have a clipboard, so I just assumed the moment I turned away, like she just like takes up her top and it's like you have to sign her body. I don't know why. It's just such an idea. Such a thing would be funny to me. So let's go with that. Armor piercing. Mine. Yeah, armor piercing thing right behind here. Like just yeah. Great place for it. Let's drop this. I think that's fair trade. Not really.
Hey, you know where I can find some goods? Maybe. What if we can? Any good stuff around here? You may want to check out the storage locker there. Someone near there may be able to help you find what you're looking for.
Okay. And in here. You can accidentally upset these guys easily. Up there, you have to blast down a wall, which will upset them. They might not open fire on you, but they'll start wandering around or doing whatever.
You buy or sell? I do it all. Look at a computer and see for yourself.
Sell these. Sell these. Sell these. Ooh, that's a nice bit of caps. Credits. Okay, not selling them. Let's buy some peps, some frank rounds, some stun gun rounds. Let's buy all these. No need for either them. No need for either them. Yeah, we'll buy them.
Bye bye. I see you soon.
Gonna come in useful. Come in handy. Nope. Let's listen to all these conversations. I'm just getting obsessive about hearing this. And that's something.
Many people believe that your Arctic Ocean installation is more risk than certainty. When will we be able to see the truth for ourselves?
As soon as the installation is complete.
If you would like to hear more of my exclusive...
There we go. And let's go have a chat with this guy. Let's save, just on the safe side. Something happens here when you talk to him enough, and since I already got the card, that event may happen like straight away. So I'm just like, I don't. Things change a bit here once the event happens. So let's just save to be on the off chance it does happen.
Forget it, man. You're not my type.
This isn't a booty call, Van Bruggen. This is about you and some friends of yours I met in Detroit.
Detroit? Yeah, okay. I got it now. You with Seraph, right? You were there when I had to pull the plug.
So you admit it. You were running a mole.
The heck, man. Just the heck. Worst decision I ever made taking that gig. As you can obviously see.
You attack my people, Windmill. You hope to walk away from this. You tell me what you know.
Down, boy. I've got no allegiance to that backstabbing bitch who hired me. Especially after she painted a target on my back. The girl you want is Zhao Yunru, Tai Young Medical CEO.
Tai Young Medical? They're Sarah's biggest competition.
How do you think they got that way? Zara doesn't like competition, see? So she uses hack attacks, blackmail, extortion, anything she can do to destabilize